today is arm day. I'm gonna try to work on this peak right here. And try to work a little bit here on this tricep right back here. See that right here. Try to make this a longer video for you guys, kind of see the motion and everything and how I go about everything. It's pretty heavy duty. Let's see if you guys can keep up, and we'll get after it, all right? All right, first exercise, we're gonna do just your standard single arm curl, dumbbell curl. What I wanna focus on here is I wanna really get a swing in here. So if you see me moving, using a little body English and stuff like that, that's fine. A little cheating doesn't hurt anybody, right? But what we gotta do here is concentrate, make sure we bring it all the way up. Hit that peak just like that, okay? Scoop it, scoop it. That's how you're gonna get this underbelly right here. Get a real nice peak right there, all right? Really want to focus on there. It's at the top of that peak right there. Give me a good concentration right on top right here, okay? So we're gonna get that nice little peak right there. Bring it down, scoop it in, boom. Give me like a second or two of pause on that. Don't be going too heavy on these, all right? I don't need to see people doing 60s or 70s on this, all right? That's why I'm cheating a little bit. You want that motion in there, you want to bring it up there. Bam, you're really just focusing on the bicep, not really focusing on anything else. You're bringing it down, nice and controlled, okay? When you elongate that muscle. That's where a lot of people miss that step right there, okay? They want to bring it all the way up, get that concentration. Oh, I'm done. No, you're not done. Nice and slow, let that muscle go, and bring it back in. Lastly on these, a lot of people like to supinate right here and bring it in. We're not doing that on this. Keep it down, keep your hand just like this, constant tension on that muscle, okay? Bring it up, concentrate, nice slow, control tempo, boom, boom. We're doing that to keep tension on the muscle, all right? No breaks on that. That's how you're gonna grow. All right, so another great one that I love to do, incline single arm curl, okay? Again, we're not going super duper heavy on this, all right? Grab a moderate weight. I want to do about 12 to 15 reps here, okay? So I'm probably gonna grab 25s. All right, again, nice, slow, controlled tempo. Do a quick little example here. Nice, slow, controlled tempo. Bring it on. Give me a nice concentration right there and keep it going. All right, 10 to 12. And now how I like to set up my bench. Go like a 45, a little bit less, a little bit more. What we're trying to do is lock that elbow into place, okay? I know from my first one that I showed you guys, you know, we're giving a little English there, doing a little swinging, that's okay. On this, way more concentration, okay? I want to lock that elbow in, nice, controlled, boom, right there, okay? And then that eccentric, we gotta pay attention to that. I don't want this. That's not what we want, okay? We're not doing cardio here. Up, bam, nice and slow, boom. And if you're doing these and you pick a weight that's too heavy, drop it down. If you can't hit that 10 range, can't hit that 12 range, drop it down. That's okay. This is not for building strength right now, in my opinion, okay? Others might be able to do this with 50s and 60s. I can't. So I did 25s. If you're doing 10s, 15s, cool, man. Just get that reps up, or get those reps up, I should say. The third workout, we're gonna work our brachialis right here, okay? It's gonna thicken up your arm. It's gonna be hammer curls. Nice and controlled, just like this, okay? That brachialis right here is gonna thicken up that bicep. It's gonna give you that pop right there, okay? That's what a lot of people forget. They like the curls, right? They think curls for the girls, so on and so forth. It's the hammer curls, all right? That's gonna thicken up your biceps. So nice and controlled, all the way up to the range of motion up here, okay? I don't want half reps right here, okay? All the way up, nice and controlled. We're gonna go for 12 for 15. So you notice my elbow is locked into place. It's right here the whole time. I don't want to see any of this. Don't roll your shoulders. Don't lean your back. Nothing like that. You want a nice and straight up and down. The minute you start rolling your shoulders, leaning back, doing stuff like that, check your ego. Just drop your weight, man. I'm literally doing 25s and I already got a pump. It's just like focusing on the movements and the concentrations is what's gonna make you gain muscle, okay? So check your ego, lower the weight, get the reps, okay? You saw me there, what did I say, 12 to 15 or whatever it was. I hit around 12 and I was like, damn, all right, time to lock in, because it started getting a little heavy. So if you do it correctly, it's gonna be tough. All right, we're gonna move on to triceps. First exercise is gonna be an easy bar press down, all right? You can use a straight bar if you want to use a straight bar. I prefer the easy bar. It's just easier on my elbows, all right? Now the man, myth, legend himself, Sam Solik, swears by these, okay? He says he'd literally just do these all day if he could, and look at him. It's huge, all right? And I love these as well. So with these, make sure we're right here, we're locked in. Little hunch is fine, don't worry about that. Nice, slow concentration, boom, and we're up, all right? Boom, and we're up. Now when we're doing this, get your forearms up to your bicep as far as you can, okay? Get up there, give it a nice little pause and a stretch, bring it down, concentration, boom. And again, this is not a race. We're not going, oh, boom, boom. No, I want this boom, 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 all right? All right, so I did a rep range around 12 to 15. As you can tell, that's the rep range I love. I love 12 to 15. Right there, I can already tell I gotta bump that up. All right, that was a little too easy. So if you feel that you're doing these exercises, like this is a little light, I'm hitting 15 pretty easy. All right, bump it up, okay? I want you to hit 12 and be like, all right, I still got at least 3 or 4 left in me, okay? I don't want you going to failure on these, not quite yet. All right, I'll get to those maybe on another video. But right now, we're just trying to get that nice steady motion. Try to get that detail into your tricep, okay? All right, next up is single arm tricep pushdowns. We're gonna use a D handle on these. Again, we're not going super heavy here, all right? I'm probably gonna push maybe 20 pounds on this. And what we're doing, same thing as last time. We're gonna bring it all the way up like so. Put your bicep here, get that full stretch back here. Nice, slow, steady. Boom, I wanna flex, concentration right at the bottom. Up nice and easy, all right? And guess what? 12 to 15, okay? None of this. Nice, slow, and controlled, okay? You see on those, probably about my last couple sets or reps right there. Getting a nice concentration, boom, right there. Really get those fibers moving, really get that cut that you're looking for right here. Bang. This one's the money maker. Reverse grip with a D handle, okay? Nice concentration right there. This is what we're working on, that nice little horseshoe right back here, okay? Boom. This is really gonna give you detail in the back of your arm. Lighten this one up a little bit. Tends to be a little bit more difficult on the reverse. And yeah, you guessed it, 12 to 15. All right, next up, overhead extensions. Okay, this one you're gonna be able to get a nice deep stretch in here. I'll go all the way back, a nice deep stretch, nice concentration like so, okay? Go a little bit heavier on these if you want. Just be careful when you're trying to load that up and get that over your head. It's a little difficult, so if you're newer to this type of lift, go a little lighter. There's no shame in that. Get a feel for it, see what it's all about, take it from there. But 12 to 15, we'll see. We'll go a little bit heavier here. So if you notice while I'm doing these, my elbows are kind of coming back a little bit over my head. You want that stretch. Get a little bit of give right there. Get a little bit of stretch right there, okay? Just simply doing that, repping them out like that. Really only working half, your tricep. Get a nice little stretch, nice contraction. Your arms will grow. Whew, dang, that wet me out. All right, last exercise is gonna be our single arm rope pull down. Okay, this is really good for concentrating that tricep right here. Boom. Again, nice and controlled. On this one, absolutely make sure, when we're bringing it up, that forearm is touching your bicep. Get that nice stretch back here. Nice, slow and controlled. Boom, nice concentration. Bring it back up. This one, 12 to 15, 4 sets, okay? And if you don't have a rope like this, whatever the case may be, you can use the cable by itself. The ball, whatever it is, use it just like that, okay? But straight up and down, okay? See people doing it across the body, all sorts of shit like this. Sure, that works for them, but this is what works for me. Rope, straight down, boom, all right? All right, that's a wrap on arm day. I mean, I got a big pump. Suggest you guys give this a try. Honestly, any suggestions, anything you want me to add in there, any questions on why I do things a certain way, let me know, man. I'm always open. Hopefully this is my last video, my first one. Hopefully I can do more. That was just a few arms that I do. I could be here all day, to be quite honest with you. So like, subscribe, drop a comment if you liked it, what you didn't like, and what else you want to see next, because I'll do it.